Look, who would have thought this whole project was gonna need a part three? A part three? Y'all are probably looking at me like, Drew, you need to get your ish together. Just saying. Now, I'd have made all these carrots, but now that I put them out like this, it sort of looks like the tail of a turkey. Got me an idea of what I could do for Thanksgiving. In many situations, you have an artist, an author, a singer, a songwriter, a playwright, or any form of a creative person. A lot of times with these creative people, they draw inspiration from other people who share that same passion. For example, if you're a singer, you may look up to people like Beyonce. You may look up to people like Mandy Moore. Maybe it might be Miley Cyrus. The gambit is quite huge. If you're an author, you may look up to people like Edgar Allan Poe or J.K. Rowling. With art, I have a few inspirations. The four people who inspire me at this present time are Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali, Bob Ross, and somebody called Jackson Pollock. You look at people like Salvador Dali and Pablo Picasso. Their art, it is very colorful, it's very unorthodox, and they have no apologies for their content. Then you got people like Bob Ross. I just can't help but be mesmerized by how he paints happy trees and he seamlessly does the wet on wet. Then you got somebody like Jackson Pollock. Jackson Pollock literally threw paint on the canvas and called it art. There was no happy trees. There were no frames inside of frames like Dali would do. There was no cubism. He would take buckets of paint, brushes loaded up with different random colors of paint, and he would fling it on the canvas. And the thing is, he's still making millions upon millions and billions of dollars for his artwork. And it's art. It's art. But at this time, I look at those individuals as inspiration for my art. So I painted all three of the frames in lime. So my next part, I'm going to add a little bit more color to these because I don't want to just leave them lime like that. So I'm going to take some of this orange little bit of this off-white, and I'm going to do a little bit of splatters on the frame just to make things color coordinated. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. We're done. 3 and 1. Another one in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, before we part ways and leave, I have a relatively important question to ask of you. If you went to sleep tonight and you didn't wake up the next day, would you truly be satisfied with the life that you've lived? If your answer is no, it'd be most advantageous to do some soul searching and to think about some of the things that need to change within your life. I say this because within our society, there are a lot of things that discriminate. Death, however, does not discriminate. I'd like to take some time to say thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hit the subscribe button right down below. I also have an Instagram page, and I'm also selling a lot of things on Etsy, all of which is within the description down below. I leave you all with much love, good spirits, and vibes. Until next time, I'll see you later.